Daniel, answer this question. Riddle me this, DJ. How does one have an arm grow 3/8 of an inch between the Combine and Pro Day, as Will Campbell's apparently has between the Combine and the LSU Pro Day today? What do you think? His wingspan's gotten smaller, but his arm length has gotten larger, like Leon from Airplane. What do you think, Dane? Brugler's information right there. What do you think, Daniel? What do you think?
Yeah. Well, look, this was anticipated because we went from the Senior Bowl where arms were measured, and then we went to the Combine, and I know Marcus Bowe, the tackle from Purdue, I want to say, his arm shrunk an inch from the Senior Bowl to the Combine, and most of the Combine measurements were shorter than the All-Star game measurements. And then now we get to the Pro Day, and now those more align with what we saw at the All-Star games. Long story short, let me tell you how this works, Rich.
Thank you.
When you're in the draft room, and you've got 3 different measurements from the spring, from the fall, and then from the Combine, and now from the Pro Day. Mm-hmm. If I have a good grade on Will Campbell, he has got 33-inch arms. You can take that to the bank. If I'm a little bit worried about Will Campbell, guys, we can't. I mean, this is obvious. He's got 32 and 5/8 inch arms. I mean, this is no question about this. Like, what do we do? And that's how that works. It's the same way as when I call around to teams for McMillan's Pro Day at Arizona State, the receiver, and I call a bunch of scouting friends that are at the event, and I got a 4.63 time, I got a 4.56, I got a 4.55, and then all of a sudden I got like a 4.52, and so I write back to the 4.52. Man, you guys really love McMillan, huh? I see how this works. I know who likes him and who's not liking him at this point in time based off those times.
I love it. It reminds me of my dad. Rest in peace, Daniel. When I was say like 14 and a half years old, and he'd want me to go to sleep, and I didn't want to go to sleep. He goes, "You're 14. You need your rest." And then whenever I was not acting, mature enough, he'd go, "You're 15. You're practically 15." He would round up or round down based to what he wanted out of me. I remember
you almost
that.
Got your driver's license.
Exactly.
I mean,
come on. You act your age. You're 15. And I'm like, wait a minute. I thought it was 14 last night when you wanted me to go to sleep. Like literally, he would do that all the time. I would catch on.
I also love the parent. If you notice the mom and dad role here, because mom is going to tell you at 14, you need to go outside and get your wiggles out. And dad's going to tell you, you're 14, you're grown, you need to go to bed. You need to sleep. You're a grown boy. It's a lot of conflicting messages as a kid.
I know that. So if I left the Combine, as we left the Combine booth, and I told you what's more likely in a month from now, Will Campbell's arm will grow 3/8 of an inch, or the entire Steelers quarterback room will be the new starting quarterbacks at MetLife Stadium in 2025. You would have said what would have been more likely at that point in time, Daniel?
I would have taken C. I don't know that I'd believe any of it, but I would say the Giants quarterback situation, that's going to be. I mean, it's going to be something we're going to talk an awful lot about. I know from now till we get to the first round.
When you don't find the words, I know Daniel Jeremiah comes from the if you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all school. So I appreciate you doing that, DJ. That says some volumes right there. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.